Hello ladies and gentlemen from our beautiful and active Reclink community. From now on I'm gonna be your boxing coach and I'm gonna keep working for my community in a different way. I used to train people personally. I work for a martial art organization and that's what I do for a living. But for first time, as I said, I'm gonna do something different and I really want you to keep yourself healthier and stronger. How? Well, this time it's gonna be quite different. So Reclink want to bring boxing classes for you, and I'm gonna be here from now on every day, 30-minute session with you, working on basics and fundamentals of boxing. So we're gonna keep the things very simple. So you might work by yourself or with someone else. It could be your partner, your daughter, your son, any relative or any people you're living with, because these are times where you need to try to stay at home as much as you can, and remember, whatever you're doing, just don't forget your social distancing. All right guys, so first thing we're gonna do is warming up, okay? So every time we do our session, we need to start with the warming up so we avoid any potential injury. We just need to consider the fact that warm muscles increase the body temperature, so muscles become a little more elastic, so the better elasticity you may have, so the muscles work better on speed and strength. So it's important for me we do our warm up before starting the proper boxing session, okay? So I'm gonna start explaining you what exercises you're going to do and for how long, and then we do it together, okay? We integrate the whole thing and we go together, okay? Once we're done, then we start with the boxing technique. Perfect? All right guys, the first exercise we're gonna do for our warm-up is working on the head turn. So it's basically from point A to point B. So we're going to start from point A to point B, just side to side. All right, and the key element on this exercise is trying to bring the shin to each shoulder. Every time you go side to side, is trying to bring the shin to the shoulder, okay? So the exercise, it will be maintaining a right posture. So you need to have a stand right posture, and from there you start 1 and 2. So we're gonna do that for about 30 seconds, all right? And then once we finish, we start doing the other one. All right, now we start the warming up, head turning, okay? From point A to point B, back straight. We're gonna do it for 30 seconds. So back straight, guys, okay? Keep going. 5 more seconds. Very good. Now we change. Now we go up and down. We are in a static position. Right now, I rather prefer dynamic warming up, so always moving and constantly moving. But I'm considering the fact that not everybody is having the same condition, so we're gonna have to do this as well. Have more options. We finish now. We're gonna start with the shoulders. Alright, so we're going to try to maintain the same posture, and it's basically doing small circles inward. Breathing is important. Okay, you can see the movement. Right? We can do it static or just dynamic. I prefer to do it dynamically. Okay, so the body temperature might increase quicker. Shoulder is very important in boxing. We have to do a few more time. Come on, guys. 5 seconds. All right, now we go with the same exercise, but now is 30 seconds going outward. So shoulder rolling outward, so same small circles outward. You can do it static, as I said, because I'm timing, guys, so don't worry about the time. I have a timer in front of me and I can see it. Beautiful. Once you're done with these, now we start. We're gonna start stretching the tricep, okay? So I keep running on the same spot. Now with one hand, I grab my elbow and pull down, and I hold it there for a few seconds, 30 seconds preferably. When I'm done, then I go to the other side. All right, finish. Now go with this one. Grab your elbow and try the hand touch the opposite shoulder. This is what you're gonna do, okay? So you grab it, you pull down, and you try to grab the other shoulder with the hand of the arm you're pulling, stretching. And now always moving. You can do it statically if you can, or you want, but I prefer do it dynamically. Okay, now we go here. And the exercise is lifting up one knee with the opposite hand. You're touching the knee, but you are lifting. You do it 30 seconds, 40 seconds. When you're done, we'll do the same with the ankles. 30 seconds, same thing. All coordination. I keep running, I don't stop my movement because I want to keep working on the efficiency of movement. And it's basically touching the ankles with the opposite hand. Same as you did just right now with the knees. Show you this view, okay? Once we're done with this one, we go here, touch your heels, the same spot, you're running on the spot, you are. Now we touching the knees. I see the timer. We still have 40 minutes and 30 seconds to go. It's important you breathe, inhale and exhale because it's very aerobic. We need oxygen. We're done with that. And then we start with the hips. Okay, so we start with the hips. Bring those elbows in, squeeze your shoulder, and we go side to side, all right? Side to side, hips, super important in boxing. So we need to really put it on work. Beautiful, we're done with that. Then we start adding these, the wrist movement. This is gonna be drawing small circles. That's my cat. So omit the cat, he's around. He likes a boxing class, I guess. So as I said, now we continue with the hip movement, but now we're drawing circles outward with your wrist. Okay? You don't need to exaggerate the movement. It's just short. Okay, side to side. Basically ending up every time you go side from one side to another one that you're gonna leave. Okay? So it'll be like this. 5 seconds, and we're gonna start drawing those circles inward. Now it's inward, you see, but I keep myself doing the same movement with my hips. All right? We have 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Beautiful. Now, once we're done with that, we're gonna start here at the same time working on the hips. All right? Same movement. And now drawing big circles with your arms, okay? You don't need to go too fast. Don't worry about the speed. Try to do it properly and work, as I always like to point out, on the efficiency of the movement. Also, so guys, we're almost done with the 10 minutes of warming up. Okay, now we're gonna start doing the same, but now outward. Okay, so big circles outward. Okay, and doing the same hip movement, same hips, rotation, side to side. You're gonna feel awkward because it requires a lot of coordination. All right, 2 seconds. All right, now here, crossing the arms, breathe. But now look at my movement with the legs and foot is side to side. All right, now there's no hip rotation, it's just a lateral step and I'm crossing my arms. Let's go. Beautiful. Now we go here. Alternating the arms. Bringing one all the way up. Once you're done, you bring it back to this level, like the level of your shin. Or more like at your eye level, I would say, to the side of your eyes. We keep going. Don't stop, guys. Let's go. You're doing great. I know you're doing great. If you have any question, just comment below and I will respond to you. If you have any issue, I can give you a good recommendation to make any modification or variation for any exercise. Keep doing, got 2 seconds, we're done. Boom. Now we start boxing. Okay, now that we have finished the warming up, you need to take your minute break and have 1 minute resting time to start working on the boxing technique. I'm going to explain you first the first thing you have to know, and that is your boxing stance. Once you know your boxing stance, okay, considering the elements of fit, positioning, and hand placement, eye vision, and then from there we start practicing straight punches. Today we're going to work on the straight punch with the lead hand and straight punch with your free hand. Okay, so straight punch with your lead hand is called jab, and your straight punch with your right hand is called the cross. So today, jab and cross. Alright, my Reclink guys, I'm assuming that everybody took their 1 minute resting time. So now we're going to start working on our boxing stance. When we finish to have a very clear concept of how to maintain a good posture in your boxing stance, then straight up we start working with a little bit more intensity by throwing our punches, jab and cross. Okay, so look, the boxing stance is called in boxing a 45 degrees feet positioning or feet alignment, all right? And it's 45 degrees because your front foot and your back foot is aligned in a 45 degrees angle, okay? I show you, you need to look at my feet position, okay? So I don't have the back foot behind my front foot, okay? This is very common for people who doesn't know, okay, how is the feet position. If you do this, you don't have balance, you are off balance, completely off balance, you don't have stability, you can fall off at any time. You can definitely not box like this. If you are in this position, you just need to do one thing. You take this back foot out of that line, okay, where you have both foot. So you take it out, and that's it. Okay. Now you have both foot, okay, aligned in a 45 degrees angle, toe and heel. So you can see toe aligned with the back heel, okay? The back heel is slightly off the ground, always. So all the time, you need to try as much as you can to maintain 45 degrees alignment and the back foot is slightly off the ground. The second component, the back straight. My back is straight. Okay. I don't lean my body forward, neither to the side, and worse, you lean your back backward. Okay, so you maintain 45 degrees, back straight, and always sideways. Okay, you have to be like a half person. Let's say it like that. You want to be a half person, so you don't want to be square up, because if you are squared up, you get all the punches on you. I know we're doing this for fitness, okay, but I like to bring a good technique for you. Okay, so it's also great for self-defense. Okay, so always here, no here, okay? The other component, very important, hands placement. So hands placement, how it is, your lead hand is at your eye level, okay? This is a standard boxing stance, okay? There are different guards, but the guard I'm going to bring today for you is your standard. Don't forget, so hands placement, lead hand, your eye level, and the free hand on your shin level. Okay, you just need to squeeze your shoulder and tuck your elbows in. Okay, that's all you have to do. So feet positioning, knees slightly flex. Remember, back straight, always sideways. Squeeze your shoulder, bring those elbows in. Lead hand, eye level, free hand, shin level. So if you are orthodox or right-handed, your lead hand is going to be your left, your right hand is going to be your right. If you are southpaw or left-handed, so your lead hand is going to be your right hand, and your right hand is going to be the opposite. Okay, so the left. So that's all for the boxing stance or your standard boxing stance. And from now we're going to definitely start working, okay, in our proper boxing technique. Okay, so once we're done with the boxing stance, everybody should know now, I'm gonna teach you how to throw a jab to the head. A jab could be aiming the head or the body of the opponent, same as a free hand. You can aim the head or the body of your opponent with your free hand for your cross. So jab to the head, jab to the body, cross to the head, cross to the body. Alright, let's start breaking down the jab to the head. Alright, once I finish to explain you the jab to the head and the cross to the head, then we start our 4 rounds. Okay, 4 rounds, 3 minutes every single round, having, remember, 1 minute resting time between one round and another. So explanation, demonstration. My jab is a punch executed with my lead hand, and we're not going to step, guys. There's no stepping today for you. It's just throwing your punch from your boxing stance. Okay, we need to master this first, and then progressively we can work on your stepping forward, power, and side stepping. Okay, you're gonna have a tremendous workout. You're gonna feel that you really work out, and also you're mastering the skills. It's a lifestyle, okay? It's amazing. So from here, remember the hand always very barely touching your body, so maintaining as closer as possible. Your lead hand eye level, and then what you're going to do is rotate, okay, your hips internally, okay? So you're going to do this, right? And simultaneously, you're going to extend all the way your arm, all right? And my chin is gonna be tucked between, your chest and the shoulder, okay? And fist, okay? So the striking surface, guys, is your knuckles all the time, okay? This is how you do a fist. It's actually in all martial arts, in all striking martial arts, it's the same, okay? So never the thumb up, always your thumb like this, okay? So you do a proper fist. So one more time. Beautiful. All right, so guys, I'm trying to make things easy for you. I like the technical thing of boxing, so I really care about it, even when you do it for fitness, okay, for fun, and to maintain yourself healthy, okay, overall. But look, now I'm gonna explain to you the real hand, okay, punch, a straight punch with your real hand, okay. And that straight punch with your rear hand is called backhand or cross, all right? So your cross is going to be executed with your rear hand, okay, always. So it's a straight punch, as same as your jab, okay? And now the difference is how you're going to pivot or turn your back foot to throw the punch, okay? Because when I throw my jab, the back foot remains on the same position, okay? But with your cross, look what happened. You have to look at my foot, all right? I'm gonna show you. So, first thing you do, as your back foot pivot, your hips twist, okay? Internally, you need to rotate your hips, okay? But now it's not this way, now it's this way, okay, is the opposite, okay, of the jab. So look, that's your cross. So let's do it slowly. My back foot is slightly off the ground. As it pivots, my hips turn or twist, all right? I never drop my guard, never drop my hand. So my lead hand, which is the not punching hand, is going to remain this time up, rigid and up, okay, to block any incoming punch. And then we throw the cross, okay, with the back straight, all right? And always trying, if you can, starting building up a really good habit of work on shield. We call it shield, the shoulder protecting your shin. It feels tremendous, okay, really good. Then when you finish there, once you finish delivering the punch, back to your original stance. Okay, now we twist back. And one more time, 45 degrees, okay? Never finish here. You need to twist again and back sideways. Boom, okay? All right, that's all. Okay, champions, we're gonna start now working on our first round, okay? Let's get ready. We have 4 rounds, all right? 3 minutes. Remember, 3 minutes each round, and 1 minute resting time between one round and the other one. So we're gonna start working the first round with the jab only, okay? Jabbing on your boxing stance, not stepping, okay? You're gonna hear the bell, and we go, all right? 1, 2, 3, go. Jab, jab, take your time. You throw your jab, take your time, maybe a second, and then you go again. Try to extend your arm. All right, once you deliver the punch, bring it back straight. Bring it back straight, okay? Common mistake, people drop it, don't drop it. So bring it back straight, okay? You keep going. I show you different views, okay? So you might have a better view of the punch, the movement, hip positioning, shoulder rotation, hip rotation. While I'm talking, you're working, okay? While I'm talking, explaining you, you're going. So I throw my punch with my hip rotation and shoulder rotation. We keep going. Okay? No stepping, you don't step. I just show you, I move, so you can see how I throw the punch. Don't feel tired. It's 3 minutes. It's 3 minutes. You don't need to go crazy. You just go good pace, slowly, and you master the movement, okay? The hip movement, the shoulder rotation, the wrist rotation, all right? And more importantly, throwing the punch, bring it back. If you feel tired now, I know you feel pressure. Take your time, all right? Now let's start bouncing. Only bouncing, no stepping, okay? No stepping and driving, not yet. All right, guys. We gotta keep bouncing 4 rounds, okay? Let's go, bouncing. And this time, we're gonna throw the jab, cross, cross, and jab, okay? Keep going. All right, one more time. Have a look. If you miss it, jab, cross, and jab. Okay, I try to maintain this rhythm because rhythm is very important in boxing. Maintaining the bouncing back and forth. Okay, while I throw the punch, I keep movement. I keep the movement. Okay, I keep bouncing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. Okay, because that combination is 1, 2. Remember, combination 1, 2, jab and cross. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. Okay. Everybody bouncing. Everybody bouncing. Go at your pace. All right, keep going. It's actually a little bit hard in my house with this floor. It's not really even. I have carpets. So if your surface is more concrete, it's actually better. Okay guys, I have a little bit of friction here on the floor, but it's good, I can do it. Jab, cross, jab, cross, cross, jab. All right, now we go, jab, cross, jab, jab, cross. So double jab, jab, cross, double jab, cross. All right, so now jab, cross, double jab, cross. Bring it back all the way. All right, keep working. Take your time, breathe. Take your time, keep your hands up while you're taking your time. Breathe. And when I say go, you start again. You got 5 seconds. Breathe. 2 seconds. Go. Jab, cross. Jab, jab, cross. Okay? Jab, cross. Double jab, cross. Okay? You can do it stationary without moving or just bouncing. 5 seconds. Good. Also, all right, reclean chunks. Okay, look, we have done for today. We did 4 rounds. We're going to leave it like that for today. Our first class online, which is amazing. This is something you can do in a short space. You don't need too much space for it. You can do it in a room, in a garage, in a park, and just in a decent space. Okay, you can do this by yourself. I will teach you some stuff that you can work next time with a partner. All right. But if you have a partner and you want to feel more motivated, you can just watch this session, okay, and work with your partner in front of you. It's a great way to maintain yourself motivated, okay? So just to summarize and break down the whole thing, what we did, it was basically, first thing, remember, it's just your boxing stance. And the components, the main components to be considered are your feet position, 45 degrees, your back heel slightly off the ground, knees slightly flexed, and always sideways, never square up, and then shoulders squeeze, bring those elbows in, lead hand, eye level, and green hand, shin level, barely touching your body, your right hand, remember, always rigid and out in there. And try, if you can, start building up a really good habit. Chin down, okay, chin down. Every time you throw your punch, using that shoulder rotation to cover your shin. All right, so your shin is covered by your shoulder, and talk with the chest as well. You throw the punch, once it's delivered the punch, okay, then you bring it back all the time. Bring it back, okay, along the same way, okay, along the same pattern. So remember one thing, every punch has 3 stages. The first one is the point of origin, which is where the punch is coming from. The second stage of the punch is where the punch travels, okay, and then the third stage and the last thing is deliver the punch, which is called the point of impact, okay? Even when you're throwing the punch to the air, you're still working on the same thing, okay? So that's summarizing the boxing stance. And for the jab, remember, a jab is a straight punch with your left hand. Today we just work jab to the head. The rear hand, straight punch to the head is your cross or back hand. And also we work today aiming the head only of the opponent. So that's all for today. And boxing stance, jab and cross. and just try to remember the combinations, the few combinations, basic combinations we worked today, very basic, and then you can just do it by yourself as many times as you can, all right? And I hope you guys take care of yourself, and remember, stay home, don't go out if it's not necessary, and always try, please, as much as you can to work on the social distancing. So social distancing is gonna let us get back to our normal life as soon as possible. So see you next time. My name is Rufo, and I'm your Reclink boxing coach. Take care, please.